Hey, what's up, everybody? RJ back with another video, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about Brock Lesnar today and my thoughts on Brock Lesnar. Back when he was 02 through 04, the small 2-year run that he had in the WWE, he was unstoppable, to say the least. I mean, even after he lost his first match, he continued to be dominant. Unlike a lot of people who, seem like they start off dominant and they lose one match and they just become they slowly start becoming a mid-carder or a jobber and stuff. It doesn't happen to everybody, but a lot of people, they get that undefeated thing going. It just doesn't work out in the long run. I mean, they're good until they lose, and when they lose, they just become bad. And Lesnar was never one of those kind of guys. His match with Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 19 was fantastic, to say the least. He's had a lot of good matches with Kurt Angle and a lot of matches with a lot of other people. And a lot of people don't remember, but he, faced Cena before, back when Cena was coming up in the company. And, I mean, that was a pretty good match there, too. That's where the whole FU finisher came up. My finisher's your finisher's the F5, mine's the FU. That's what Cena would say and stuff. But I don't know. I always thought that he was really good, and he left out of nowhere in 04 after WrestleMania. Really short career. He didn't last very long around. I mean, he clearly could have. Him and Goldberg both just left. He wrestled in Japan for a while. I remember seeing him. He used to have the red tights and stuff. Then he went into the UFC. Started off pretty good. Became UFC champion. And everyone knows the story about that. When he came back, to me, he didn't look like he was, in an area he was comfortable in. He started doing like taunts and poses and stuff that were like shells of what he used to do. It just didn't look great. He walked around the ring. I'm not sure if he can even jump up to the top like he used to. Like jump right up to the ropes, and like how Bobby Lashley took it from him and stuff, did that. But Lesnar does not appear to be as healthy as he clearly used to be. But don't get me wrong, the guy can still fight. He can probably mess up everyone in that company in an actual fight. Hands down, he'll just tear them apart. He looks a little smaller, but I think that his size and stuff is like he used to be. His muscle stuff will come in. His definition will come in over time and stuff. I heard he signed a 1-year deal, which is like a minimum of 2 appearances a month and stuff. And fingers crossed, hope he faces Cena at Extreme Rules. That'd be really good. Does he still have the athletic ability that he did? I mean, back in 8 years ago, back when he was stealing shows with Kurt Angle, like 50-minute, 60-minute matches. Can Lesnar still do that? I'm not sure. We all know about his health problems he went through. I think he lost, they cut out some of his intestines or something like that. I could be wrong. If someone could correct me on exactly what they did to him, I think they did take out some of his intestines, but I could be wrong. Like I said, just leave me a comment and tell me what happened. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know exactly what procedure he had. I just know he was sick, and he went through a lot of problems toward the second half of his UFC career, and I think that might be why he looks the way he does now. I think he looks, he definitely, he don't look bad. Don't get me wrong. He's in pretty good shape. I'm just saying he's not in the shape that he was back when he was a full-time wrestler, which I think that he will get back over time. In my opinion, I think he will. Lesnar was hands down my favorite UFC fighter. I'm really glad that he's back, and I think that. I mean, people were saying, "Oh, he's just there to job the Cena." I don't think he's going to be a pushover by any means. I think that Lesnar's there to stay, and I think that, I think Lesnar is going to be a big player for the next year at least. I don't see him being the kind of guy that's just going to lay down for people, which he shouldn't, by the way. I mean, he's legitimately a bad fighter. I mean, he knows what he's doing, and he can defend himself. How you gonna put people over somebody that legitly can beat you down? You know what I mean? I don't see that happening. I think that Lesnar will be, like I said, a big time player this year. He'll probably be champion again before he leaves. I wouldn't doubt that at all. Will he stay past that year? I mean, who knows, really. Lesnar's known for, having a hot head and just doing things crazy like that, but I think that there's a chance that he might stay more than that year. I guess only time will tell, really. I'm just hoping that they give him good storylines, and I hope they book him right and things like that. Give me your guys' opinion on Lesnar's return. I hope he's on Raw this week. We get to see something. I doubt we'll see him every week running into. I definitely don't think we'll see him really competing much anytime soon in actual matches. But I think at Extreme Rules he'll do a match against Cena, and that's pretty much all. I really don't have much more to talk about Brock Lesnar. It was a request to talk about Lesnar, and I'll just give you guys my opinion on him. So I can't think of anything else to say about Brock Lesnar right now. Just that I'm glad they kept his original theme music and stuff. But let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment. Thanks a lot for you guys watching this video.